Hey there, my name is Pravus and welcome back to more Hearts of Iron 4 Kaiserreich, playing as the Dominion of Canada. Currently watching a massive explosion occurring in the United States. These guys aren't fighting each other, no, okay. Yeah, we're trying to help as much as we can, but it's only making so much progress, and I'm watching the feds getting absolutely obliterated over here. A little worried I picked the wrong side. I could have assisted the Pacific states instead. But I think the feds will end up being the most powerful if we can keep them alive long enough for me to get involved in this. I'm very close to having this focus done, which would then allow me to go for a decision to cross the border and send all of my troops to actually commit to this war in force. And with that done, we can turn this around. It's just a matter of keeping these guys alive long enough. We're having some trouble assisting in this. How strong are you? Not very. Maybe we can get along over here and help with this instead then. Yeah, you have very little power. Run this way. See if we can cut these guys off. There's crossing the border. Okay, now we go over here. Hold up. Intervene in the war. There it is. Okay. So because we chose a side that is involved in the war, we can join in now. And we have to fight against everyone. And I mean everyone. Bit risky. But as long as we take the CSA out quickly, I think we'll be okay. This takes, I think, 30 days. So now I just need crippling strikes not to be a thing for 30 freaking days. If we can do that, we'll be fine. I need to pull back on at least some of these units I'm training because I don't have enough equipment to go around, and I need to make sure we have some to work with. So that's all going to be done. Great. Now we can continue working on... You know what? I'm going to go ahead and invest in the natural resources now, which will unlock the... Ooh, I actually really want to get war economy too, now that I think about it. But anyway, I really want to get the material design... No, the industry concern guy, who will make us a lot stronger there. All right, anyway, let's go ahead and send these tanks up. Come on, you gotta be able to win this. Tell me you can win this. It's just one guy with very low supply. We can kill off a bunch of troops over here. The annual IEDC review. For now, I can't invest anything. Would have been nice to help them out, but I can't. We can, however, just spend their power and make me stronger, which we will do. In order to get me some more civilian factories, we'll also boost up, let's say, Norway. Since you were a good friend, we're spreading the love around, but mostly concentrating it on me, just a little bit. Very worried about the Americans down here to the south. It looks better than it actually is because there's a lot of volunteers and also because a lot of my guys have decided to station their troops up here, but I don't know if they're actually helping or not. Maybe they are. All right, well, we're almost done winning this fight. Just got to get in a little bit more. Got it. Okay, perfect. Now we can start clearing all of this out. So let's go ahead and help with these fights as much as we can. Let's tighten the noose. That's the thing I did not want to see. 20 days? Freaking strikes, you stupid syndicalists. I hate you all to heck. Yeah, it's gonna fire on its own in 13 days whether I like it or not. So we might as well pick it up now and just accept that we can't do anything over here again. And this will end in December, in 2 months. This isn't continuing on... Yeah, I was gonna say, is it gonna continue on its own anyway? Because that'd be amazing if it did, but no. No, it's not going to. Nepal declares a war? Okay. Trade mission from the Australasians. I don't see why not. Yeah, let's do trade. And India declared war on Nepal. Okay. Bit weird if you ask me, but okay. So you help over here. Let's just go ahead and run them down fast. Hawaii wants to build a cruiser. It does reduce my dockyard output, but I'm okay with that because it gets me consumer goods reduction, which makes my economy just stronger. Let's hit these guys from a couple different directions. We're just going to go ahead and finish them all off fast as we can. And that's going to free up a large chunk of the front for the Americans. Well, I say the Americans, the feds, which means they can forward their troops somewhere else that's going to matter. So I like that idea. And actually, I think that I can afford to pull a few troops away from here, because this is no longer as relevant. And instead, 7 divisions over here might be excessive. I was thinking maybe we go ahead and move some troops up here, so we can start working down the core states for the Pacific states. And I think I like the idea of having at least a few troops up here ready to fight. So we'll do that. October. Getting everything I care about over here. Can't do it. I'm ahead of time on all of that. I can't get more amphibious invasion, can I? Not for a while. Yeah, there's not much to research right now. I guess I'll go ahead and get ahead of time on radar, only for the sake of the extra coordination, which lets me do a little bit more focused fire damage. Just a little bit. All right, so that's some casualties there. Good. Now what? Now, oh, we actually have Pittsburgh. Beautiful. Now we set up over here, and we try to snag Cleveland, following the railroad as much as possible. That's a big victory point to snag from them. Actually, the CSA has definitely taken some pretty heavy losses thanks to my effort. You can see the American Union State making a lot of pushes up here, too. We didn't kill too many troops, but it's clearly distracted them enough that they haven't been able to hold all the fronts that they want. They push plenty to the west. They're losing ground against the American Union State. And remember, Huey Long got elected president, which means the American Union State got a little stronger than they normally would be. So that's been a thing. I'm going to save my political power because there's a good chance I'm going to get to move on to war economy in a little bit. And that could be pretty good. Hey, you guys, once again, are not moving where I'm telling you to, so please get over here. Actually, swap that around like so. Let's make sure we hold this side of the river. I don't want them losing any ground. There's a good chance we kill off another chunk of troops, and then I don't even need these guys over here anymore. We're helping, dang it, I'm doing a thing. I'm a good friend. Probably, maybe a little bit, more troops have been trained, excellent. Go ahead and assign you guys here for now. Though, truth be told, I should probably send at least some of you guys up over here, too. Just so we can hold some ground and push from multiple directions. This is all looking good so far. Very good so far. Oh, they've left nothing over here. Perfect. So we're going to run up this way, grab all of that. You are going to go directly to Cleveland. Yeah, like that. The Americans actually, the Feds already had a similar idea. We'll see what happens. We're attacking from this direction. There's the investment in natural resources done. Let's go for the ISAC and start working toward proper economic recovery. More troops trained up. Beautiful. We're getting stronger. Unfortunately, these dang crippling strikes, man. They've slowed me down a lot. Grab Cleveland. Take that out. Thank you. My God, my volunteers alone might actually be able to turn this around completely. That'd be beautiful if so. Truly, it would be beautiful if so. Hello, Detroit. You left Detroit open. My God, what is the CSA doing? They've left this area completely free for me. Dude, cut them off from Michigan. Cut them off. All right, I don't really care about these tanks being here. Hold your ground for now. And then you're going to start working your way over here. Get to Gary, Indiana, Gary, Indiana, Gary, Indiana. Music Man. You guys know what that is, right? Probably. I cannot believe it. The tanks are... Freaking Chicago's open! Snag it! You left Chicago? No, you didn't. Close, though. You almost left Chicago. All right, hold up. We need to get some organization. I don't want to get cut off. Very bad to get cut off. The Americans are trying to rush over here. I'm a little worried we're creating too wide of a front line for them and we're actually setting them up for failure, but I mean, if I can knock out the industrial base for the CSA and take a lot of their core states, like, they're gonna be in trouble, right? I would think. Ooh, we can get some stuff. Let's get some steel going and hold off on the rest for the moment. Hold on, you tanks, hold on. Okay, this is bad. We need to pull back here. A little bit too strong there. The Damocles project. All right, pull back from Gary, Indiana. We're gonna get surrounded in a minute because these guys are not at full organization. Retreat, I said. Retreat. All of you. There we go. Hold back. Hold back. We're taking, didn't mean to do that. We're taking some big hits. Never mind. Hold your ground. He's not able to do much over here. The good news is we're disrupting a lot of supply in these areas. We can grab this. My infantry should be able to help here. British exile arrested. A wealthy exile who was highly placed member of the inner circle was arrested on the murder of his wife. Oh, God. Ah, God. Do I even have any popularity to sacrifice here? Not much. I'd rather lose war support than stability, if I'm honest, so we'll go ahead and let the king be less popular for a little bit. Okay, this tank, you know what? We're just going to go ahead and clear out the entirety of Michigan up over here. Just so the Americans don't need to have a front line there. Complaints over labor camp conditions. Yeah. This is going to be done when, by the way? 10th? Yeah. Time to shut down the camps, which removes my relief camps for construction speed. Yeah, no, I want to keep those. So we're going to go ahead and improve the conditions at the cost of political power instead. I'd rather do that. All right, tanks are doing their thing. Just go fast. Collins holds on in Ireland. Fun. Holding on to Gary, Indiana. These guys could circle around and kill me, so let's watch this very carefully. Actually, the CSA seems to have pulled back a little bit. So I'll tell you what, let these guys finish this off since they're already on it. That'll be fine. The Feds are actually doing pretty well here. Growth for the Trans-Pacific trade. Gain political power and a civilian factory in British Columbia. Thank you, Australasia. That was very nice of you. Love you. Mwah. Very nice indeed. Crippling strikes are gone. Let's try this again. I just want to get involved in a war. Is that too much to ask? I was really hoping we were going to get to avoid this, you know? I was hoping. It was foolish to hope. The CSA, I think, is doomed because of what we've done. We've hit so much their industrial base, the American Union State is going to be in a really good spot. So actually, the next thing we may want to do is pull these guys back and say, let's go for the freaking American Union State and start hitting the South. Work toward Louisiana, knock that out, you know? Might be time to do that. We'll see, we'll see. But I guess if we finish off the CSA first, there's no reason we can't get involved in this. Like, maybe we should just take one guy all the way down while we're at it. I don't know. These guys head down here. The Feds have left themselves way too vulnerable. We can get into the Appalachian Mountains, and maybe we can find a way to sneak down following the railroads and start getting some big encirclements around South Carolina. That would feel pretty good. That'd feel really good. Come on, crippling strikes. Hold off. I just need you to hold off long enough that I can ignore you for 2 weeks. Once this gets below 14, I think we're fine. So we're just holding out. A couple days. Every pop-up is literally making me cringe. I'm terrified. And, okay, even if the crippling strikes come in, I think we're now going to be able to get involved in the war. Okay. Now is the time to consider how we're going to reorganize our forces, because we're obviously completely fine on this side. I'm going to send a handful of you up here. The rest of you, can we form a front line over here? Not yet. Okay, the rest of you go here because you're going to make a beeline to the south as soon as we have the military access that I need. We could start some lend-leases, but I don't think that's going to work. And we can do some military access. I think in a little bit we're going to go ahead and recall my volunteers and just get involved in this properly, though. We're going to have to deal with the PSA. They're actually still surrounding some of the Feds. They're not all dead yet. I'm actually amazed these guys are holding on. What do you know? I'm rooting for you, buddies. Keep it going. We can get rid of this. Not necessary at this point. We're not going to do much more. The Feds are looking pretty good. I'm amazed what 3 micromanaged divisions were able to do. These aren't even strong tanks. These guys are freaking mostly motorized. They suck. But a little bit of speed goes a long way, you know? Hello, you left some troops up here in Michigan. Ah, this doesn't matter. Okay, in 5 days, I'm gonna go ahead and recall my volunteers because we're about to get involved in the war and I want them to return. And now we're in the war. Canada intervenes! Now I can enact full conscription. I thought I clicked this earlier. Oh, I still only have volunteer only. I got rid of my professional army modifier for no reason. How fun. We could go for total mobilization, but I'm not going to. War economy is certainly enough for me. Pick that sucker up. So now we're involved in the war improper, right? So all of you, front line, wait. Hey, can you call me in? Am I not able to? Am I not able to join the war properly? Where's my military access? Well, give it to me anyway. Thank you. I'm here to help you. I don't expect that I'm gonna get a lot out of this. I just want to help them win. So the goal is now to push all the way down to this river. If we can sneak down here, we can then push down toward Atlanta and cut off a big chunk of their vanguard. I think. You guys, all go. You guys, start pushing. The sooner we knock the CSA out of this, the sooner I can send the rest of my troops down to the PSA. Okay? Some of you need to go across over here to the straight and hit them from behind. The rest can go this way. And you guys can now push into Seattle. And that's going to cause some serious strife. Of course, we're also extending our front line, and now people are pushing into my land, but that's fine. Let's go ahead and pick up the industrial company that we've been wanting for a while, which is going to boost up my factory construction speed by a lot. A lot of people want to join the war. I say yes. Go ahead and join. As long as these guys haven't joined any other factions, it'll be fine. Can the feds... Oh, rally the country. Ah, okay. So with syndicate forces entering Canadian territory, King Edward VIII addressed the Canadian public via radio with a grim message. He called for them to rise up and fight. So now we get some recruitable population, surrender limit, war support, and defense. I don't expect to make much use out of that, but it's a fun thing that we've got. All right, so my troops are all on the way. Where are my volunteers? They're still on their way back. That's fine. Okay, we're going to clear out the rest of Michigan real quick. Some of you guys need to get back up over here, please. Clear this all out. That way the feds don't have to have troops up here and they can go focus on Chicago. Volunteers have returned. Hi, guys. You're all going to go over... Oh, this is all messed up. Go over here. There you go. Send the tanks. Okay. You guys basically need to grab whatever victory points you can get your hands on. And if you have any supply points, there's one right there. Completely unguarded. Let's grab it. One of you get over here. Snag these victory points, surround Chicago, take Chicago, end this war. Start snaking around down here. Tanks. You guys actually are going to go over here. And you're going to help me also do that. The goal is to get down there. Okay, these guys will finish off pretty quick. We got good organization and recovery, so I can keep marching for a long time. Okay, now we're starting to encounter a little resistance. Not much, but a little bit. Get over here. Almost got him. Almost got him. The CSA will fall. It's going to be very good for me when they do. Let's see. It's January of 1938. I don't think there's really anything that I need to research, so we're going to have to get ahead of time on something. Yeah, we've already got most of the 1938 stuff that I care about. All right. Well, in that case, you know what? Let's go ahead and get the synthetic oil experiments. I don't have any oil refineries yet, but I expect we're going to need them at some point. These guys can all certainly join. We're going to help the Americans. And tell you guys to freaking go. Fight the American Union State. They've got basically nothing. Get to Frankfort. Get over here. Take these railways. Take supply points. What other supply points do you have? Okay, you got one over here. You got one over here. Take these out, and a lot of that line falls apart. But this is the easiest way to go. So we're going to start with you. You're going to go down this way, take that away, and they really have no supply. All right, let's see how good my infantry actually are. Get down here, hit Chicago. We can hit him from another direction. He doesn't have much. This is it. This is it. We can take them down. And then I'm going to have to reorganize, like, all of my front lines, and it's going to suck. Continue hitting the rest of Washington State. Get up over here. You grab all this. Grab his air bases, because why not? Start pushing into the Rocky Mountains. Okay, come on, collapse the American Syndicate. I just saw it. Did you actually fall, or are you about to fall? I should have read that. I didn't, but I should have. I'm gonna get ahead of time on infantry equipment. Why not? If there's any... Fall of Chicago. Boom, baby, boom. All right, so they're gone, which means the feds demand a lot of their land back, and the American Union State takes West Virginia, but the war continues. Done? The feds just got a lot stronger. Lot stronger. All right, we'll take care of the Pacific states in a bit. First things first, we think about where we want to now attack the American Union state. Answer, wherever their cores are. We're going to start down here, and we're going to make a thrust down toward Texas and Baton Rouge. Baton Rouge, and New Orleans, and stuff. That's where I want to go. We'll deal with the Pacific states later. They're ignoring me at the moment. The important thing is we're getting the feds stronger. I really hope they don't demand New England back. I kind of want to keep them. They're fun. I like them. How are my logistics doing? Shockingly okay. This is good. Let's go for economic recovery, which is going to basically get rid of the Great Depression, so my economy gets a lot stronger. Let's go for some early construction tech. And we do not need to import this much material, which means I get some cities back. Nice. All right. Ooh, look at that. Look at that. All right, my economy's getting back on track, dang it. Whoa, what's going on over here? Hey, 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 hey. What are you doing? You can't just take St. Louis like that. How dare you? No. Stop. Edit. Grab. There we go. Grab this. Hit them here. Protect things like Chicago and the industrial base. All right? All right. Everyone's going to get over here. I need to make sure that I am prioritizing snagging any supply hubs. St. Louis is a big one. Kansas City will be another. And Omaha will be another one to grab if we can. Not sure that's going to be an option, but we'll see. So we're going to keep snagging the coast over here. I mean, I'm just going to keep pushing. If you're going to let me, I'm just going to take it. Let's make the U.S. stronger. Now, here's one reason I want to make the U.S. strong, right? You might think that it's still better to feed New England. But once this is done, there's going to be this nice little focus here called quid pro quo, which I think, in theory, should mean that America is going to join the Entente. And with America's help in the Entente, retaking the home isles should be so much easier. So much easier. So I really want to do that. That's why we're working on this right now. He's sending everything he's got to counter my army over here, but he's leaving himself mostly vulnerable in this area. This is going all right for me so far. I'm going to go ahead and adjust you to be more like this. Okay, I don't... Get... There we go. That's a much more sensible looking front line. Hey, New England, why aren't you in this? They can't join? You are my subject. I can't call you into a war? That doesn't feel right. If anyone should want to be involved in this, it should be you. Hey, West Indies, by all means, get involved. All right, let's see. I'm gonna go ahead and start working on some more industry. Might as well get further ahead. Ah, finally encountering a bit of resistance over here. All right. This is where things will start to get a little bit risky. Where are your supply points? You got one here. And you've got one here. Snag those. And if we can hold them, he won't be able to do much. He's probably going to start pulling his troops back over here pretty aggressively, though. If he's wise. Which he might be. I don't know. Logistically speaking, how we doing? We got some guns. We got some artillery. I think it's time to start rebalancing a little bit. I don't need this many tanks. Start building me some close air support. Get rid of the tactical bombers. Get rid of the naval bombers. I think we need more infantry equipment and support equipment. Because I still don't have things like logistics, and I don't think that I have engineers in all of my troops. Not yet. Did I lose 2 troops? I don't think so. I think I sent them to join over there. All right. Let's go ahead and start training up some more infantry. I can train at least a couple. The more we have, obviously, the better position I'll be to deal with the British, or the Union of Britain, eventually. All right, so we have managed to snag away this, or are about to snag away this supply point, so this guy's going to have nothing to work with. So say goodbye to that. Nicaragua joins the Liberal Pact. Fun. Let's see if we can surround this guy, and then he really will die. We can just kill him at our leisure. It'd be great. All right, come on, feds. Come on, feds. You can do this. Launch the attacks. All right, here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go. Now we're making some pushes. They're going to keep pushing up here to the north. Don't care. Let the feds deal with it. This is their problem. We can finally get our first superior firepower doctrine. Let's do it. It's 10% more soft attack across the board. Hello, we're under attack over here in Boise. That's fine. You got no supplies left. Well, I mean, you do. I mean, you can just, you got one right here. But, like, you don't have a lot. So, it's kind of funny, really. You get over here. And really just get over here. And we're gonna start pushing along the railroads mostly. Something like that. Yeah, he can't do much. His organization is non-existent. Even with 239 defense, he's got so little supply that I can still win those fights. That's how that works. Kind of funny, right? Get over here, make sure that we don't get cut off. He might be about to try to cut me off. I'm not a fan of that, but if we can get some more over here, that'd be great. I need to send more troops over there in a little bit. Could do preferred tactics on my generals. I don't generally see a point in doing that. Haha, general. Once you're done with this... Okay, hang on. All the front lines are messed up. Or the offensive lines, anyway. Push down here toward Florida. But mostly circle around like this. That'll be fine. Go. Okay. If we can just surround these guys around Atlanta, we'll be able to do a lot. Okay, we have now got the economic recovery. We can go for the National Housing Act, which gets me 10% more construction speed, which I love. So we'll pick that up. I can go for another upgrade. Why am I still on volunteer only? Hello? Full conscription. Now I have extensive... What the heck happened here? All right, whatever. Now we have extensive conscription. So that's done. I'm gonna go for, I think, a fighter manufacturer, so we can have better fighters. And then after that, I think we focus everything we've got on getting crown companies and stuff. That's what we go for. Where are my planes, by the way? They're all up over here. All right, you guys, follow them. You guys, follow them. Go. And actually, why aren't you doing anything? Target their anti-air and their forts? Sure. For some reason, apparently these kinds of bombers can't follow groups. Well, that's fine. I don't really know why that's the case, but it's fine. I don't have access to your air bases, so I've kind of got limited usefulness here, to be honest. I can do something up over here, though, so we will. Whoa, 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 whoa! Hey, all of you get over here, please. Apparently I accidentally messed that up because I had to reorganize this front line and these guys are leaving where I needed them to go. No, 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 get back up over here. For absolute sure, and we're gonna try to hold some of this. Keep them from getting things like Seattle. Just keep them distracted. All right, that's what I care about. Japan announces her ambitions. It's a little bit scary. We really need to take St. Louis because that is an important supply point. And I really need to push into Kansas City and up toward Omaha. Snag that supply. Do that and we'll be in a good spot. So let's see how effective we are at pushing that. There's St. Louis. So as long as we can hold that, which we should be able to, then that'll take care of a lot of my supply issues up front. Beyond that, let's see if we can sneak around to Kansas City following this way. Might work. A little bit of micromanagement needed here, right? You're gonna give me some chassis of something. Are those light tanks? I think they are. All right, that's nice of you, thank you. Let's go for the production boost. I don't need more chassis of anything. I don't know what you're giving me. I have no idea. All right, troops are well on the way. We'll be fine over here in a minute. Having some fuel issues. We are definitely pushing pretty well down here. I need to tighten this up like this so that we keep pushing directly to south and try to encircle units around South Carolina, Georgia, and Florida as much as I can. We're going for the heartland here. I mean, all the stuff in the Midwest, I mean, it looks bad. It looks like the American Union state is very strong, but they're really not. As long as we can successfully make a push down here directly into the south, they're not going to last. I'm going to do something similar with my troops here and tighten them up. So have them all reorganize. We'll let the feds deal with the rest. Serbs are gone, okay. The American Union state doesn't have a lot left over here. Okay, there's a civil war going on in Brazil. Synthetic factory, gain stability and war support. Pretty good. Might as well. Let's go ahead and pick up that stability. It's very low at the moment. The good news, by the way, is remember, we haven't had to deal with a rebellious Quebec for a while. So my hope is that we're not ever going to have to deal... Well, we'll have to deal with them when this war is over, but still. Who's this? Australasia has landed in Florida. Get him! Oh, here comes France, too, around Baton Rouge and New Orleans. Get him! This is good. That is very good. I've lost a lot of my strategic bombers. That's fine. Go ahead and start training up some more troops, because you can never have enough. We're gonna need plenty to go ahead and retake our homeland. And if I can get myself a frick ton... Oh, thank you for all the guns. Heck yes. Portugal joins the Entente. Yes. All right, if we can get a lot of troops together, we're gonna be able to take out the Union of Britain, no problem at all. We'll just have to wait for World War II to fire. Remember that the Second Weltkrieg still hasn't fired off yet. So when the Germans and the French/British start fighting each other, I want to be able to take advantage of that pretty quick. Hey, you get out of here. I'm taking Tallahassee. Exiles at work. Gain a civilian factory. Yes. Okay, we actually now have 32 factories. Hey, that's looking good. Hey, what are you doing here? No, 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 no. Pacific States, get out. Get no. Get out of here. Get away from Portland. Stop it. Don't kill my troops over here. Leave them be. They don't deserve anything you are doing. Uh-oh. We may be about to lose a troop or two. Let's see if we can assist and help this way. I just need to give them an escape avenue. They're holding out a little bit, but there's no supply, so, I mean, that's not going to do much good. Actually, if this guy leaves Portland, that'll work too. He did. Perfect. Go this way. Okay, just hold your ground for a minute. I don't think I'm going to be able to save you, but we're going to try. We're getting attacked from too many directions. Yeah, the Pacific States are now worrying about me. Which makes sense. I'm hitting their core territory. They should be hitting me. Hey, can you guys actually speed this up and kill them, please? Thank you. All right. With this mostly taken care of, I think it might be time to take red and end this and go push up here too. Goal pushing down that way. So we're gonna pull all this off the front line because I don't care about pushing any further over here. What I care about is what we're seeing in this area, which is to basically push down to Texas. If I can get all of you assigned like this. There we go. Just need to clear this nonsense out, which we're very close to doing. Found the CBC, done. More stability. Boost for electronics, tempting. But instead I'm gonna go for... Do I go for Air Force? I'm debating it. Or oil prospects and stuff. This will let me get a lot of natural resources that I'm gonna need. Let's start working on the economy a bit more there. Keep pushing, keep pushing, keep pushing. Making good progress. This guy did die, alas. We kind of knew that might happen. All right, whatever. We knew that was gonna be a thing. More troops are on the way. They're deploying pretty quickly, so it won't be that much longer. And I think we need to end this video here, but we're gonna finish this off pretty soon. The American Union State is not much longer for this world, and once they're down, the Pacific States stand 0 chance. That will end the war. Then I can try to persuade the Americans to join the Entente good and proper. And once they do, hoo boy, we're gonna be in a really good spot to go and fight the British. Thank you all for watching this video. If you enjoyed this video, I would ask you to hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time.